Alright guys, Supreme Comet here. So I am back from my little short vacation. So I literally got home, eat, shower, and all that good stuff. So, just gonna sit down right now to kind of record this. I'm gonna try my best to cover everything that I can for this new event. And then in the other video, I'll be covering should you get some for the new banner unit. So what did we actually, I didn't really have time to kind of take a look. Actually, we did obviously have the Rick Dom. This is going to be the Gato version, right? So we have him, yeah. So yellow is definitely a very under I guess UR at the moment, so it's good. It's good that they're filling out the rosters. So we actually do have tickets, 5 each. I believe we got them from the event. So let's kind of take a look at the event as a whole. So I have played through it already myself because I gotta be farming, right? I can't really slack up. So mission or the story or the event mode. I'm all over the place. Literally, I just got back, man. I'm still a little bit tired, I guess, in a way, right? So the event, there are 2 different achievements. So there is the achievement list from spending the AP, right? The second part is only when you use AP for the normal quest. Kind of keep that in mind, because every time you click on the event quest, for example, it's gonna jump you straight into the hard version because that is the highest difficulty you have cleared. So it is kind of obvious why they would do that, but man, that is not good, because if you would have spent on this one, if you spent like 1,000 AP, for example, without checking this right here, yeah, you would have got cut right there, and very unfortunate, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But the other one, this one is after you obtain the medal, the event medal. So you guys can see that I have attained a fair amount, so I am closing in to be able to at least get the Zaku, or yeah, the Zaku 2 into 3 stars. I think 3 stars probably the highest we can get. I believe how it works is for any URs, they don't necessarily give you all the material to 5 star, not 5 star, like I guess I can call it 5 star, like enhance it, like fully enhance it. So that's 3 stars. So after I get to the 80,000 medal required, that's gonna be the highest that the Zaku is gonna be sitting at. So that's the saddest part. The next thing that we need to take a look at is going to be the event bonus. So you guys can see that with the amount of the potential unleashed, you guys can get a boost depending on if you guys got the Gato's Ripped Arm, or the Ripped Arm, or the Zaku 2. So the thing I was saying, I kind of made like a post prior, because I was still out. I wasn't able to I just didn't have access to my equipment to record. So I was saying you don't really need to, let's say, specifically summon for the Rip Dom just to be able to get the massive boost, right? Because if you do even have this, right, 15% and then another 15% from the pilot itself, you're getting roughly a good 30% increase from farming. So that's good enough, because given how many days we have for the event, I think people should be able to sufficiently get everything, right? So I think it should be good enough, because first of all, every day when you use 100 AP, it's gonna give you 5,000, right? So if we do a quick math, you are gonna be able to get 65,000. So the remaining 35,000 is gonna be clearing this, right? So we are able to buy AP 500 per day. So let's quickly see how much we can get. So I need to buy my AP real quick. So let's do kind of see how much 500 can get us when we have let's say 30% boosting, because I do have both my Zaku and then Shin Masunaga at 2 stars, or why do we keep saying 2 star? Potential at least 2. Let's just call it that. I guess 2 star makes it a little bit easier to kind of phrase it out, because like potential unleash is just a long phrase. I don't know, but anyways, let's try out 500. As far as the next topic or the next thing, like we have 4 different stages, right? By now I'm pretty sure you guys can see that as far as the metal dropping is pretty consistent. It kind of fluctuate here and there, but you won't see a huge jump from, let's say, doing battle 1 or battle 4. The only difference is when you're clearing battle 1 versus battle 4 or the 2 or 3 is the different material that you're getting. So for this one, you are able to get the G4 material, the Ultra tool, while this one, for example, it gives you the very basic one. So at the end of the day, form whichever stage you want, depending on the material that you're lacking, and then call it that. So we are gonna do the event, but the next thing I was kind of saying, right? So we know that by the time we hit this amount, I need to probably spend like what 300 360 AP to hit this one over here. So if you want to micromanage your AP, for example, what you would do, which I'm not gonna do that right now, but what you can do, you can exactly pinpoint how many you need. So by the time you hit that amount, you're gonna quickly grab Shin. You're gonna potential unleash or potential unleash whatever, and then you can get a higher boosting. So that's what I'm gonna recommend, because you don't want to full send it at once, and then because you're gonna start clearing some of the mission, right? So at that point, you'll be able to grab the copy and then enhance it, then come back around with a higher boost. So that's what I'm gonna be recommending you guys, because that is just a more sufficient way of doing that. But for the purpose of it, we are gonna do a testing of how much we can get for 500. So I know the other thing we get cut on is because when we do normal, the normal event coin versus the hard event coin dropping is a big gap. So I don't know why they didn't do it on this one. It's normal. It's just very unfortunate. I'm just gonna do it in this stage, right? So we will do, what is 500? I think 500 should be this much, right? No. So how much energy per is it? Oh, 12. So if it's 12 energy, that is what is 12 energy? Let's see. I think it should be like 40. I want to say it's 40 skip ticket. So let's give that a try. Is it? Yeah, it's roughly about there. I will have to say. Does the hard? Yeah, no, both of them are 12 energy per car, or 12 AP. So yeah, let me see. So if we're gonna do 500, right? So 500. So I need to do like 42. All right, so we're gonna do 42, roughly about 42. So that's gonna be roughly about 500, right? So let's see how much we can get. All right, 42. So that is on the normal difficulty, right? All right, let's see. So if you are gonna do 42, for example, we level up as well. How much are we getting at the end of the day? So we got a 35% increase. So that is actually not that bad, I would have to say. So if we are getting, let's say, roughly about, if you use 500 energy per day for 13 days, how much are we gonna get? That so we're gonna do this, the 2320 times that 13 days. So that's gonna roughly cover you for an additional 30,000. But keep that in mind, you can still further enhance the unit. So what I'm gonna do now, since I know I have cleared this right here, we have that, so we got another extra 500. So roughly about per day, you should be able to get roughly about 8,000, 7,000 to 8,000. So I mean, it's enough. Like, trust me, guys. Like, it's gonna work, right? So if we're gonna do this now, I think we can enhance Shin. Let's see, upgrade. No, are you kidding me? We are by 5, but after that, I will be able to get the level 2 for the potential unleash. So that's good. So that's gonna put me at 40. So that's actually not that bad. But other than that, that is pretty much it as far as like covering the event. It's just a pretty self-explanatory, I guess, in a way. It does kind of get confusing because, like, do you want to summon on it or not? Since you kind of do want to clear everything, but you actually don't. I really wouldn't recommend you guys to go full send into the banner, just because I feel like, because as far as the Rip Dom and then Gato himself, they're both standard unit at the end of the day, so you can still get it later down the road, so that's why I'm not really gonna be recommending it. So that's why. As far as clearing this, I'm not really. Is this? Oh wait, is this only the normal? Hold up. Oh wow, is this? If it's only the normal, I think we can definitely push it through. But I don't think I want to play it right now just because my Zaku is not really fully enhanced yet, so I don't want to just jump in yet. But good thing this one is only normal, because like if it's only hard one, I don't know if the Zaku itself will be able to clear it. But these top four are pretty easy to get, so you're getting a total of another extra like 550 diamonds, so that's actually not bad. That is not bad. And this one, you do get more diamonds once you get down to like right here, so you're gonna grab another extra 400, so that's not bad. The last thing to cover is what do you do with the tokens? So after you accumulate all the event medals, what do you do with them? So there's actually like a gacha system where you will be able to grab material. So as far as this one goes, they are going to be different. They call it the boxes on here. So there's two boxes you can grab, right? So there are a lot of good materials. Mainly, they are going to be these. They're going to give you some diamonds. So the first one, I think, oh yeah, right there. So you're going to need 250, right? So every 10 is going to be what? So use 10. So if you do 10,000 right there, so that's going to give you 10 metal. So we just did that. All right. So we can go back quick. So as far as how much you really need, so you're gonna need a total of a 250,000. Is that the right math, right? Yeah, I think that's that's definitely the right ratio. The second one is gonna give you the second one is not gonna give you that. So the first box, you are able to secure yourself up to another 1,300 diamonds. So I mean, like, man, yeah, they are giving out a lot of free diamond at the end of the day, so that's pretty good. Box 2, how many do we have? 220. So realistically, if you are trying to clear the whole thing, you are gonna need like a total of like at least 400,000 plus medals. So obviously that is like 4 times that is needed as far as completing the actual mission itself. But if you really want to secure yourself that what is it, that diamond, at least trying to get up to that 20,000. I think that just sounds ridiculous. I don't know, man. Like that is just ridiculous, because right now I can still do 5 more, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all of it, because probably most of the time I'm just gonna be able to grab like the awakened material, like the altar tool, and that's it. So that is just the unfortunate factor of it. We can do 100. Perfect. So that's 100 is good. So the summoning aspect, there's multiple ways to look at it. As just to close things out right now. So if you really want to grab everything in the metal unit assembly, then you will summon, because you are able to really get a lot of coin for your bucks, right? Because if you have the full boost, for example, let's say you only grab 1 copy, so 25%, and then you grab and then you get another copy of the actual palette itself. That's like 500, or not 500, excuse me, 50% up. So it's good. There's definitely up and down factor that goes into it, but I think realistically, if you are gonna spend your diamonds, you're not really gonna be making it back. So that's why I don't really suggest you guys do summoning on the banner. Simply being able to sufficiently clear this event or this mission right here, and to be able to complete this one, I think it's good as that. But other than that, hopefully this was this guy was helpful to you guys to understanding the overall mission itself. But other than that, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video with talking about the Gato's red bomb, and we're just gonna fully kind of analyze it just to see should you guys summon it or not. But other than that, I'll be catching you guys on the next one.